Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a brief lesson and, Lord willing, share this article with you beloved Akiyam and Akwaf, going into the downfall of Mystery Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Okay, and as we know, this place has been, a golden cup. Okay, in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's hand, this place has been, likened unto a golden city, as the scriptures call it. And we're now living in a time where, it's time for this place to cease. You see, it's time for this place to cease. And there's certain signs and tokens, divine events and prophecy in itself that's coming to pass, that's showing us that, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, it's time for him to roll over and die, man. Okay, and you can see they're on this construction tirade. I know you can see it in your local city, town, county, or what have you. That Esau's on this hell-bent mission to, patch up, this decaying empire. But it's to none effect. Okay, we're witnessing the natural formulation of the transition of power when one passes away and another one comes into power. You see? And Esau is going to take a leap of faith. Alright, and he's going to go ahead and push forth this fourth industrial revolution, which is going to be an empire, a rulership that's pretty much the foundation of it. It's technology. Okay, it's going to be ran off of a technocracy. And, this man's going to have 15-minute cities that, have, the population linked into the grid, okay, via a device that's, subdermal, implanted into their body, which allows them, to be mobile, within these societies. And this is his last desperate attempt in efforts to stay in the power seat. But we understand that, hey, every dog has his day, man, as they say in the world. And we're in a time now where Esau's done run out of time. His blessing that he received from Isaac, all the way back in Genesis, the 27th chapter, is now becoming exhausted. All right, Esau's in the final stages. He's in the final stages of that blessing. All right, and he's gonna kick, he's gonna scream, he's gonna resist, he's gonna fight. But it's gonna be to no prevail at the end of this thing. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, before we get into this article, let's go here. Let's get this in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, and the 1st verse, and it reads, "To everything there is a season, and time to every purpose under heaven." Right, and this also includes rulerships. Check this out. A time to be born, right? There was a time Esau, was able to come into power in the form of the Renaissance period, and that's the spirit, because that word Renaissance It means it goes into rebirth. You see? And what was reborn back into the earth? That Western Roman Empire, man. Okay? This was what was born back into the earth. Back in the late 1300s, early 1400s, man. During the time of the Renaissance. You see? Let's continue on. And the time to die, man. All right, and this is the point of no return, man. As far as the reality of these empires, man. The only empire that's gonna be everlasting, perpetual. All right. Never having a Century 21 sign out in front of it, if you know what I mean. is the nation of Israel, man. All right, it's gonna be an everlasting, perpetual rulership, governed under righteousness, man. Okay, with immortals ruling it in the form of the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting with the elect. You see, look at a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which was planted, man. Okay, and again, you know, Esau was planted back during the time of the Renaissance, right? That seed germinated and it sprouted, it grew, right? It grew, and it became stagnant, and then it began to decline, man. And now it's waning away, and now we're to the point now, all right, you know, where this place is ready to be plucked. You see, and replaced. And this is just the reality of this man's fate, you know? And he's not going to accept it until he's forced to. See, now, when you go back to this article, this is Natural News, all right, and the title, it's dated January 8, 2025, excuse me, Salakia. And the title reads, "The Truth about America's Crumbling Infrastructure," man. Okay, and if you know anything about the infrastructure, you know it consists of the roads, you know, the bridges, you know, the various constructs in the form of the buildings or what have you. You know, as you can see, it's completely disintegrating, man. Okay, a lot of these roads are not even acceptable to drive on, man. You see, hey, it also goes into his water system, his pipes, the pipe routing all throughout the you know, the sewage system. All that's part of the infrastructure. It's lead all up in the pipes, man, because the pipes are decaying. You know, and this is the sign of a dying empire. Babylon's no longer in her youth. Okay. She went from a glorious, glamorous harlot. Now she's looking like an old hag now, man. Okay, with no teeth. And this is why you see them on this campaign to build back better. You know, and they're going out of their way to try and patch this place up. But like the Lord says in Jeremiah, he would have healed Babylon, man. But she cannot be healed. There's no healing this place. There's no bringing it back to life. You see? America's in ICU. All right, she's on her deathbed and she's bleeding from the mouth. This is the reality, man. Look it. Let's get some of this. Signs. And that's the spirit. Signs, tokens, you know. These are things that the Lord said to look out for. Okay, when it comes to these end days. Matter of fact, I got a precept I'm going to grab real quick that just came to the spirit. Look at signs that we were once a truly great nation are all around us. Previous generations of Americans handed us the keys to the most magnificent domestic infrastructure that the world had ever seen. And notice how they're speaking past tense. But now, it is literally falling apart all around us, man. And it's to the point now where it's undeniable. It's undeniable, man. You can go on TikTok and see various videos of, you got from a Shedamite, all right, to an Edomite, and Eve, and these soft beta male simp niggas in between of all the tribes, complaining regarding, how this is not what they thought life was about. Then, you got foreigners talking about they came to America and didn't think it would be like this, and so on and so forth. Because the realization it's in your face. Okay? It's in your face. There's no denying the fact that America's decaying. You see? And this is all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let me get this precept before I forget. I want to get this real quick. The book of 2nd Esdras. Bear with me. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, and verse 5, and it reads, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end." You see, Babylon the Great had a beginning, and never coming to her end. Because this was never meant to be a perpetual rulership. As much as you die-hard, a red belly, okay, Americans thought, all right, this place was never meant to be perpetual. Okay? This whole proud to be an American spirit, it was never meant to be forever. This was just a moment in time. Okay? A moment in the end times, really. Of Esau's final empire that he will be able to erect. Okay? Bring forth evil and then ultimately get visited with evil and be moved out of the way by Yahweh Shai. Right? For like as all is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, man. Okay? We're seeing the end manifest right before our eyes. You see? And if you can't see it, that's on you. Look at, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, right? And wonders, it's like in wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs, man. And going back to this article, okay? Listen, the signs are all around us, man. As they said in the beginning of this article, okay? They're all around us that what? This place is falling apart. Let's go into it. Thousands of bridges are structurally deficient, and there have already been some very high profile collapses, man. Hundreds, okay, hundreds of thousands of miles of highways and roads in the United States are in very poor shape. Okay, aging sewer systems are leaking raw sewage all over the place, man. Hey, this is the example of this place being on her deathbed, foaming at the mouth. See? Look it. And children are being slowly poisoned by lead pipes that desperately need to be replaced, man. The power grid is hopelessly overloaded and extremely vulnerable. Yeah, there will be blackouts. Okay? The lights are going out on you Babylonians, man. So you better get ready. And you better watch out. Okay? Because when these lights go out, you know all hell's gonna break loose. See? And here it is. You got these people just roaming around the earth, going to Walmart. Think everything's sweet. You got Jake, still captivated by the idea of celebrating July 4th. Okay, not realizing, man. Not realizing Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has come. He's present through the Spirit. Okay, heavy judgment, man. Heavy judgment's on display. The Lord's going to continue to slowly but surely cripple this place, man. This is the worst of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And there's no bouncing back from this. What we're reading here. There's no bouncing back from this. These are the beginning stages of the end of Babylon. You see? Let's continue on. The power grid is hopelessly overloaded and is extremely vulnerable. Meanwhile, our ports, our dams, our subway systems, our bus terminals, and our airports are crumbling right in front of our eyes. The truth is that our nation's infrastructure says a lot about who we are. So what does America's crumbling infrastructure say about us? I'll tell you, there's a question mark there. It's telling you, y'all, that y'all falling. It's time for you to go. Look, sadly, it says that we are rusting, right? Crumbling, decaying, left over from a better, more prosperous time. That's right. Our reality is now becoming you people's reality, man. The elders and apostles, a great millstone, has been warning you people for years, man. And the like-minded men, okay, that came under them through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The servants, the prophets, have been speaking on these things for ages, man. You see? While you people just went along with the get along, you Jake, okay, think we playing around, you think this message is a farce, not realizing that what we're speaking, okay, is reality, man. And ultimately, it's prophecy being spoken into existence, man. And you people are going to have no choice, okay, but to believe the report. There's going to come a time where you people are going to have no choice but to believe the report, okay, when you're living out prophecy that brothers have been speaking. Okay, Babylon the Great has become small, man, among the heathen. Man, fellas, go here. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. And this is why this man's going to take desperate measures, man. And we're going to show you what he's planning on doing over there in California. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49. Bear with me. In verse 15 it reads, "For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen." Who is this talking about? Edom. Okay? And we're going to show you as we read down. Alright? This is talking about Esau, Edom. Hey, this is even echoed in Obadiah, the first chapter. "For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men." You see? And when you get this word small real quick, get this word small in the blue letter.
Strong's H 6996. Katan.
Right.
Gesenius Lexicon.
Salakia.
Katan. Second entry. Katon.
It goes into, look, it goes into young, small, look at insignificant, look at unimportant, man. So this place has become insignificant. Okay, this place was once coined the Golden City. Now it's being coined as insignificant, man. Non-important. Okay? And we're seeing it in its decay. What other empire is rapidly decaying like Babylon? See? Make it make sense. Look at it. And that's what when you go, let me go here real quick. We're going to come back to Jeremiah. But I want to jump to Isaiah 14 real quick. The book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 10, and it reads, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? You see? And this is talking to the heathen. They're gonna speak and say, art thou also become weak as they are? Because the heathen were once likened unto insignificant and unimportant, man. With no power in their hand. And now that's how Babylon's looking. Feeble and weak, military looking more than ever. Okay? Come on, man. You got North Korea telling you to go fuck it though, man. In times past, they would have got eviscerated, man, for speaking out of turn. Now they're telling you to go screw yourself with no lubrication, showing you what? You become insignificant, unimportant. Okay? You become non-threatening. You see? Kala Yahabashim shot 144 on my dash. Let me continue on. Thy pomp, right, thy pride is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Right, and the worm represents what? Decay. Decay, man. You are decaying. And it's a beautiful time to be alive to see it. Beautiful. Call I am like how about Shem Yahushai, man. Because when you take a glance back into the 1950s, the golden age, the golden era, Esau was in the mindset where he couldn't be stopped. They were erecting all these skyscrapers. They couldn't be stopped. This was the place to be. But now look. Now look, man. 70 plus years later, it's the place to run from. Back in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49. In verse 16, thy terribleness has deceived thee, man. Yeah, all the wickedness you were doing. You know what I mean? Going to see the shining sea. Okay, raping, robbing, killing, pillaging, colonizing. All right, you being able to do all that with the sword put you in the mindset of deception, man. But now we're in a time where everything that you've done is about to return upon your own pate. And in the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, right? Edomites, you dwell in the clefts of the rock, man. Over there in Petra, Mount Seir, right? That's why you call Caucasians. Caucasians going to the Caucasus Mountains. Okay, Caucasian means cave dweller. You see, that holdest the height of the hill, right? Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. See, so it's the Lord that's going to bring you down. Now, you made your nest as high as the eagle, right? That nest goes into a place to store weapons, man. You got direct energy weapons all in the heavens. You got that space station up there. All right, you got the sixth branch of military known as the Space Force. You see? But guess what? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to bring you down. Look, also Edom, see? The talking points, Esau. Esau has been made small among the heathen, insignificant, unimportant. Right? Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, man. Okay, we know the hub, Esau's hub is right here over in Babylon. You see? The Lord's going to leave this place as a burnt mountain, as it tells us in Jeremiah. Right? As Jeremiah 51. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Right? Because it's going to be what? A burnt mountain. You see? Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, Zeboim, and Zoar. Okay? Were hit with flames of fire, man. And rain, fire, and brimstone. You see? This is why the Lord's going to rain down missiles on this place. Because you come in the spirit of Sodom. As it tells us in Revelations 11. Revelations 11 and 8. As a matter of fact, let me go get that real quick. This is why your judgment is going to be likened unto Sodom. The book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8, and it reads, and their dead bodies, whose dead bodies? The Israelites' dead bodies. Okay? Dead as in what? Dead in the spirit. Proverbs 21 and 16. We need to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay? And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is what? America. The daughter of Babylon, that great city. That golden city. Right? Which spiritually is called Sodom. See? And Egypt. Okay? Sodom. Should I say much more? Look around you. What did Biden do when he first came into office? What kind of decrees did he pass immediately? Okay? What did his regime look like? You see? Come on now. You know why this place is likened unto spiritually Sodom. Alright? In Egypt, all you gotta do is look on the back of your dollar bill. Right? Where also our Lord was crucified, man. Right? They crucified his what? His image. Alright? They erected a clean leper, Edomite, as the Savior, man. Which is blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. You didn't think you were going to get visited for that? Okay? They've taken the Bible, weaponized it, right? And then created their own laws on top of it. That's why the Lord said, who are you to take the covenant in your mouth? The Lord's covenant in your mouth, man. In Psalms, the 50th chapter. When you cast his words behind you. You damn demons. You see? This is why we're witnessing your visitation right now, man. And it's a beautiful thing. And all you're trying to erect a technocracy of an empire, it's gonna prevail to nothing. You see? All your desperate attempts is gonna prevail to nothing. Because look at this man. Alright, we got some information regarding what they're trying to do over there in LA in 2028. So you got this plan they're trying to concoct. Alright, this is Smart LA 2028, right? Technology for a better Los Angeles. And as you looking through this information, you can kind of come to the conclusion as to what's going on over there in the Palisades. And there's many reasons why that could be going on in the Palisades. Ultimately, we know it's judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Either way, the cookie crumbles. You know, but we also know that they have a lot of things to hide over there. You know, we know there's tunnels that are all through there. You know, and you know why. You know, there's a reason why so many kids go missing yearly. But needless to say, you know, we know they want to reconstruct their system, being that it's crumbling as we're reading in that article. So one of Esau's fetishes, he wants to have these smart cities. All right, and LA is going to be the epicenter. All right, to this diabolical plan. Now, I recommend you, Akim and Aqua, to download this PDF. But it goes into some information. As you can see, this is the mayor, back in April 19th of 2020. But it goes into some information. I recommend you, Akim and Aqua, go into this. But look at this. We'll read this right here. Right? It says what? Technology enables the city of LA to efficiently and ethically improve the quality of life for our residents, businesses, and visitors. In other words, when done right, technology makes us smarter. You see that? This is why the city of Los Angeles strives to be a smart city. And technology is Esau's God. Okay, this is going to be the God in his world to come. Technology. Technology is going to be the end all be all. That's what a technocracy is. It's the government ran off of technology. And these cities within his empire that he's going to try to perfect is going to be ran in that fashion. You see? And one thing they're not going to mention in this thing is that, you got to have that device in you, but it only makes sense. We know that because prophecy tells us that. You see? They mentioned the phone and everything is how you're going to be linked in, but no. All right, there's a deeper, darker plan in the works. Okay? And that's what it is, man. This is the reality of it, man. Okay, they're in the mindset of building back better. Look at, let me see. Look at this. The vision is already becoming a reality. As a 3-time United States Digital City winner, the city of LA has been investing and continues to invest in the infrastructure, digital services, and data tools to be a globally recognized smart city. The Smart LA 2028 strategy is a concise summary to our vision. You see that? Our approach to being a smart city and our roadmap to 2028. And this is the way Esau wants to go all over Babylon, all over the world for that matter. This is the thought process right here. You see? And they're already talking about over there in the Palisades, over there in West LA, how they're gonna rebuild. You see? Because Esau's in the mindset that he can't be stopped. Okay, that's why when you go here to Malachi 1, and I'll start at verse 3. Verse 4 is the point, and it reads, "And I hated Esau," man. And this is written in Romans 9. All right? The Lord hates Esau. All right? "And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons for the dragons of the wilderness." And this is going to happen in its perfection upon the visitation of Babylon the Great. Okay, via World War III. Look, whereas Edom saith, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places." And they did this during the Renaissance period. Okay? "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of power of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation, righteous anger, forever." You see? So yeah, man, hey, these bastards, they're going to get so far, with this digital city vision. All right, but you better believe, okay, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to come through and knock these dudes off, man. It's not going to come into its perfection. You see? As much as they think it's gonna. And yeah, technology makes you smarter, but not smarter than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You see, and it's mentioned in Daniel 12 that knowledge shall increase, and it's through the technology that this man's been able to get his hands on through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. But this thought, as far as being able to see, look at our vision. Our vision for Los Angeles. This thought to bring forth this diabolical plan, if it's not of the Lord, it's not going to come to pass. As it tells us here, we'll close out right here. The book of Lamentations, chapter 3, and verse 37, and it reads, "Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass, when the Lord commanded it not," man? Okay, and we know and understand that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hasn't commanded that you be able to have a perpetual rulership in the form of technocracy, man. Ruled under draconian laws and totalitarianism, okay? That's not the plan. No, the plan is this. We'll close out right here. The book of Daniel, chapter 2, and verse 44, and it reads, "And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed." What kingdom do you think that's talking about? The kingdom of heaven. Let's prove it. "And the kingdom shall not be left to other people," see, "but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever," man. So this is the reality. Okay, the only perpetual rulership is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, ruled by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, in the governing body, which consists of King David, the 12 disciples, and the 144,000 men of Israel, man. The regime to come. That's the reality of what's coming. Okay? And as much as Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, wants to continue in his reign of terror, he has bounds he cannot pass. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf were edified. Shalom.